Hi, my name is Frank Valentic, Director and Buyers Advocate of Advantage Property Consulting with our block auction wrap up. Well, it was another exciting auction finale. That was our 13th block auction in a row. We bid on all 5 properties and were able to purchase the Twins property for a Sydney investor. And they'll rent it out for a while and then potentially move in and downsize. We also bid for other Sydney investors and people wanting to relocate as they felt the market here in Melbourne is obviously a lot more affordable than Sydney, and a downsizing Hampton family as well. So again, the results were strong. The property sold for a combined total of nearly 2.3 million over reserve, so nearly 450,000 over reserve. And there's been a lot of discussion. So the first point of discussion was the reserves and basically the quoting ranges. So they were initially quoted at 2.6 to 2.8 million, and then the reserves were basically put up at about 3.5 million, adjusted to 3.4. So there was a lot of discussion about whether the properties were quoted right, whether that actually affected the results. Because Ronnie and Georgia initially were going to choose an auction order where they were going second, which is the price position we've found in the block. The first position, usually people are still feeling themselves out and just trying to not overpay for the first one and have egg on your face. So they ended up changing that decision and going first, which I think crucified them in the end. I think it was the worst position to be in, and they ended up having the smallest prize money results. The auction order always has an influence, and I think Mitch and Mark were gifted the win by being in that prize second position. I think again Kirsty and Jesse were crucified by being in the last position when the pool of buyers is diminished near the end of the auctions. Well, there's been a lot of talk about the bidding techniques, and my mate Danny, the nuisances, 2-cent bids and so forth, and whether it's actually legal and whether it's disrupting the auction. And if you read the auction rules, it clearly states that you're not supposed to be disruptive. You're not supposed to try and disrupt the auctioneer or other bidders, or intimidate other bidders, or prohibit other bidders from bidding. And often Danny, over the last 8 or 9 series we've been involved, has stared down other bidders, tried to intimidate them. So it was very interesting to see the commentary come out. I've had so many messages of people saying that what he did at the auction should not be allowed, that the auctioneers shouldn't have accepted his bids. But anyway, I took it like water off a duck's back. He just concentrated on the job at hand. Obviously, it wasn't intimidating to me, but it has been intimidating to other buyers over the years. So lots of discussion points, but always a very, very action-packed auction finale, and we hopefully look forward to being involved in our 14th block series in a row. They talk of a series in country Gisborne, so it'll be interesting to see if that all comes to fruit. So we look forward to seeing you next time.